Hey there, Clashers. Welcome back. Willie here, and I've got a pretty cool event going on here tonight. A little unfortunate that I'm not live streaming this war. I've been planning on live streaming this. We've actually got a Trojan War here being hosted by the Wolves of Khan Alliance. If you're not familiar with the Trojan War, real quick rundown is everybody holds on to all their attacks until about the last 15 minutes or so in the war, and then everybody's going to attack at once the clock gets down to that point. Now, I was going to live stream this today, but unfortunately I've been feeling pretty miserable all day. Still feeling sick, but I want to power through and at the very least get this recorded and get it up on YouTube. So we're going to do that. My army's ready to go. Everybody's getting ready to go. We've got 15 people online. This is a 25-person war, so good size here, and we will be back around the 15-minute mark. I'm going to turn the recording back on a little bit before that, and then we're going to just take a look at how many attacks go in right at that mark. So we will be back then. Alright, so we're back, and we've got about 20 seconds before people start going in. So the opponents, they're still getting their last couple of attacks in. They did manage to get up to 67 stars. We are still sitting at 0 stars. Nobody has gone in early. But we are about to start going in here in the next few seconds. We are going to see the stars piling up on our side. The question will be, can we actually get the victory here? So we're within the 15 minutes. People are going to start going in. Let me just take a little peek at the chat here. And people are starting to go live. So there we go. We got a couple of them live. We'll wait for some more. So we've got people alive all the way down here at the bottom. There we go. Everybody's going in all at once. And the war map is starting to fill up. We'll give it a little bit longer to fill. And then we will jump into my attack. So it looks like pretty much most of the people are in. Let's go ahead and get my attack rolling. So we picked out number 2. I'm going to Yeti Bomb the Eagle. So I'm going to use my own blimp, switch that to ground. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and drop the blimp in. I do want to get this to the Eagle, so let's drop a freeze. I don't think it's actually going to make it though. Unfortunately not, but we might be able to get some Yeti mites to hop over to the Eagle. We will see. If not, that's no big deal. Actually, it looks like one of the Yetis hopped over. So they did get on the other side of the wall there. I'm going to drop these healers in. The queen should turn back. There she goes. So that's the direction I want the queen to go. I'm going to start the king in the corner over here. And we're going to start the hybrid from the top side of the base. But we're going to let the queen work just a little bit more. We do want to make sure we get the hybrid into the middle of the base before the single target actually picks on the queen. I do have the CC still to deal with. I need to drop a Hog Rider in there, try to get that lured out, and it is of course going to go to my king instead. So at least the king can work through the ice golem. I do need to go ahead and get my hybrid going, so here we go. Hybrid is in. We'll drop the first heal spell right here. I'm actually going to drop my Royal Champion in from the very top. So that's going to go straight for the Eagle. Alright, we're going to get that next heal spell right there. Poison the enemy queen. Let's see. So, and the next heal spell right there. Freeze up that scatter shot. Hit the rage spell right there. Unfortunately, everything got out of range of my warden. So I wasn't able to use the warden's ability on any of those troops, and this attack is a big ol' fail. But here in a few seconds we will go see what the rest of the map looks like. Alright, so we're at 47 stars. A couple of 1 stars, including mine. A few more 1 stars down at the bottom. A few people are still in. So the bottom's starting to get cleaned up a bit. We got a 1-star down here at 21. We'll have to get that cleaned up. So we can go ahead and get ready for the second attack. So nobody had number 8 for whatever reason. That base is going to need hit. That's a ring base there. I think what I've put in the background was like a Lalo. And then, so we got pretty much the same base that's going to need hit twice. So what should we do for this base? Let's see. Kind of thinking I'm going to do dragons on this base. We've got more people going live. Oops. So we need at least we need to at least secure the 2-star. So there we go. This is pretty much the same thing. So we'll go with an Electron Dragon attack. Let's get rid of whatever I've got cooking. Come on. Get that deleted. Same here. We'll get an E-Drag. Actually, we will keep the clone spell. Actually, we'll also keep the... We'll keep the healers and the wall breakers. Might as well keep the freezes as well. We'll get an E-Drag. Balloons, Rage. Alright, so no other requests in the chat. Somebody does have number 8 called. I'm not sure if that's the second attack being called on number 3. If not, that's fine. I mean, we can take the attack somewhere else. Not a whole lot of planning going on. Let's see what Turbo's doing for this base. So it looks like a Yeti Smash. Alright, we're going back out of that. I gotta try and figure out where I'm going to be able to do this next attack. What about number 9? What's that look like? That's the same ring base, so we'll go ahead and call that before it gets called as well. So second attack is called now. And what we're going to do, we're going to Yeti Bomb one corner, Queen Walk the other corner, and then send the dragons down the middle. So this is pretty much the same setup. So yeah, we'll Yeti Bomb over here. Or it's not a Yeti Bomb, it's an Electron. We're going to Electron over here, and then break the Queen in over here. I need a couple of baby dragons to do that. I'm not going to be able to use a baby dragon over here. Maybe a couple of wizards or something with a giant to distract. And then I can use the baby dragon down here with some balloons. So we'll need... Let's see, do I have 5 healers? I'm probably going to need a 5th healer. We'll go with 1 baby dragon, 8 balloons maybe, and then let's see how many dragons that gives me. So let's do 10 balloons. Alright. And then the rest can be rages. I do want a poison in there somewhere, so let's get another freeze and then a poison. And then that should do the trick. Let's see. Hog's Rage. Alright, so let's gem this up and then we will go again and hopefully make up for that 1 star. So we're at 56 to 67. Let's do this attack and then see where we end up afterwards. We can pick up 2 more stars here. Let's not mess this up again. So we're going to go with 4 balloons over here, 4 tanking. And then send the blimp in just like that. Drop the rage, drop the clone. And I did clone the E-Drag, which is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And I forgot my tanking troops on the other side over here for the queen to make sure she goes in. So we're going to drop a rage right about there, get her healers on her. She's going to go in the base over there. Maybe not. She will at least have to deal with the CC. So I'll send the king right there. And if nothing else, I can use the royal champion to finish up this funnel. I do need to finish up the funnel on this side as well. Let's get the poison down like that. And a rage. Let's see if I can... Nope. I was hoping to save that ability and I was not able to. Let's put this guy on air. So we'll send the champ to the corner. Send in the balloons, send in the dragons, and the warden. So all I've got left are freeze spells, unfortunately. Hit that ability. So the dragon should go to the core at least. And I'll be able to get at least the 2-star. We'll see. The queen's going to work her way in. She needed to go inside to make that funnel, basically. Alright, let's see where the dragons go. They should go to the town hall, at least some of them. So there we go. Freeze that, and we'll freeze that. Alright, so we got the 2-star secured. Now, I'm not sure that these are going to be able to push through for the triple. Probably not. I got the slammer up over here still, or the scatter shot, not the slammer. So I've got the scatter, I've got a single inferno, the royal champion. Yeah, there's just way too much over there. Even the queen's not going to be able to work all the way around. So this will definitely be a 2-star. But we should be able to add some percentage here. So we've got about 38 seconds left. No more spells, no more ability, but she does have all the healers. So she's taking on 2-point defenses now. She did have 3. I think once she gets into range of that warden, it's going to be over. So we'll end up around 70%. Plus there's only 20 seconds left as well. So a bit unfortunate on my performance. I didn't take as much time to plan as I'd hoped. So we got a little over 70% actually. 73. That's where it's going to end. Alright, let's see where the star count's at now. We're at 63 stars. Still have some attacks rolling through. Check for any troop requests. Nothing there. So we got a little over 3 minutes left. Well, I should say a little under 4 minutes left in the war. Alright. So some attacks are still going on. Looks like we did get the bases down here cleaned up. So 3 minutes. Let's hop into one of these live attacks. So let's see what Carl's doing down here at number 13. See if he can get the triple here. So what do we have? It looks like a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. So he's got the P.E.K.K.As in. He's got the queen charge going in to the enemy king. So the P.E.K.K.As are clearing out this whole side of the base. The queen's working on that expo over there. Looks like she's going to need a rage spell. So she actually doesn't use the rage spell. She gets through the expo. Now she's going to work over here towards the eagle. He does use her ability. I feel like the rage spell may have been a little bit better there and save the ability, but she's going to be able to keep on pushing through. He does have the healers in range of the Inferno Tower now. The wall breaker's in. That'll actually open up the wall there. The queen's going to work in. She's going to be able to start working on the Infernos, but she is going to lose her healers. So healers are down. The queen's just got... well, she doesn't have her ability either, so the queen's going to go down before too long. He does have the bowlers coming in out of the CC. A whole bunch of bowlers. He's probably brought some out of the camps as well. Warden's ability there. And he's got the bats still. So that's the biggest thing here. He's got 6 max level bat spells. He's got a rage spell and a freeze. So this base is definitely going to get tripled. He has a little over 1 minute 10 seconds left. They've just got to work through. They've got 2 wizard towers, just 1 wizard tower now. And of course the town hall. So that's going to be the biggest thing on the back end is the town hall. But it's a low level town hall 12, so it's not going to be a big deal. And there's the rage spell. The bats are working through all those defenses, and that's definitely a triple. Let's go see what else we can find. So let's see. We'll check out Skinny Hound, one of the leaders of Wolves of Khan. See if she can close out number 17, and number 17 is definitely going down. Alright, cool. So there's another star we can add to the total. We're at 66 now. Another attack's coming in down here at the bottom. Somebody hitting a base that's already been hit. Not going to watch that one. Let's see, who else can we watch here? We'll watch number 12, see if that one's going to get taken down. So we have Jalilo coming in, and it looks like it's a P.E.K.K.A. Yeti Smash, or no, I see Yetis and Witches. So Yetis and Witches coming in. Looks like the Queen over here is taking out that P.E.K.K.A. I'm not sure if this one's going to be able to do it. We're going to watch and see. So that Inferno Tower does have to go down. Looks like he just used the ward ability. That's keeping the witches up while they work on the enemy queen. Also has the healers on the witch over here. The Inferno Tower finally goes down. The Yetis are going to be able to work around. The question here is time. He's only got 55 seconds left in this attack. Still quite a bit to work through. The Yetis have to work all the way around the outside, and the Yeti Mites, if they can hop the wall and take out some of these defenses over here, he's definitely got a shot to get this done. It looks like the skeletons over here, they broke through the wall. They're going to work in towards this wizard tower. Unfortunately, the Yeti Mites are not going to get the wizard tower down, but the wizard tower is being tanked by the warden now, so they still got a chance. 30 seconds left. Let's see if they can get it done. The wizard tower is the biggest thing because mainly it's tucked away. And let's see, the witches are going to be able to get it taken care of. The skeletons broke through the wall. 17 seconds. The Yetis are still working around the outside. Let's see, he's got that Expo to take care of, but he's got a bunch of Yeti Mites headed in, and the Skellies. Expo goes down. The Archer Tower is going to go down. He's just going to be able to get this triple, closing out number 12 for another star. So nicely done there. Let's back out, see where the score's at. So we're tied up at 67 now. We still have attacks going through. Double check for any troop requests. Looks like everybody's getting filled up in the chat. Let's take a look at Touchy Blade 7 here. Actually, that base has already been cleared, so we're going to back out of there. Okay, so base is already being cleared, not this one, number 11. This is an interesting little base here. Let's see. So we have hybrid. Looks like the queen or maybe a small kill squad down here taking care of the enemy CC. So we have some lava pups that are up chasing the king around. Wall wrecker coming in to the town hall, so that's pretty interesting. We'll see how that works out. Double scatter shot there, so whatever comes out of the CC is not going to stay up for very long. So we got Hog Riders coming out of the CC. I don't think this is going to get it. So number 11 is going to stay up. Nice try. That one's already closed out. That's number 11. Let's see, so we should have 5 more attacks coming in. Are they upper level attacks? Actually, we got 0 seconds left in the war. So no more attacks will be coming in. Let's wait and see. So I think it's just this attack down here that's going on. And then once that attack's over, we will see if we won this war or not. So here we go. War has ended. And we did win the war, in fact. So 94%. We actually really beat them in percentage. So very nicely done there. 67 to 67, 94% to 88%. So great job picking up that win, everybody. And that's going to be it for me tonight. But for the rest of this video, in the morning I'm going to hop back on here, and then we're going to take a look at some of these attacks. So let's get into that. And we are back. So we're only going to take a look at a couple of the top attacks from this war to wrap up this recap. We did have a couple of triples up here at the top, so we're going to take a look at number 1. We have Dakota coming in, so let's see what he brings. Okay, so we've got the P.E.K.K.A.s, Yetis, and some Witches in this attack. Starting off at the 3 o'clock corner with the Warden walk, so he's going to clear out that corner over there. And then from 6 o'clock he's going to send in his King and the Witches. So the Warden's getting things cleared out there. The King's going to come in here shortly, and then they're going to get this funnel going. Kind of getting things funneled towards the Town Hall, but really things are just going to go inside the base and then work around the ring. So there's the King down, and then the Witches in behind with the Wizard, of course. They're going to start working on that funnel down there. So he opts to go with a jump spell to get that single layer jump there. They're going to use that jump spell, get into the base, and then start working around. And then once everything is clear, you can see he's got the blimp there. He can use the Yeti bomb to go straight to the town hall. So he's got a freeze there and a rage. He's going to push those troops right on in, get them working around this ring as quickly as possible. So the troops kind of split up a little bit, so he dropped his other rage on the other side, and now everything's getting cleared out on either side of the map. Now he has not pulled out the CC troops yet. He'll have to deal with that later. Here comes the blimp. Everything's cleared out on this side of the base now. The blimp is going to be able to make it to the town hall, even though he does find a tornado trap there, so that's going to stall up the blimp just a little bit. But it's still going to be able to hit the town hall. It hit the sweeper as well. Not a big deal. It's going to drop right there. And the Yetis come out. They're going to get distracted on the skeletons, but the Yeti mites, they're going to be able to get onto the town hall, get that star secured, and then move on. So the hound came out of the CC. It looks like it was a hound and an ice golem. So the king and the skeletons over here, they're working on the ice golem, and then the witches, they're going to be working on the hound. The queen is on the other side. She's at full health. She has a healer on her, and she still has her ability as well. And there's not really much that can take her down except for that single inferno, but she's going to work through all these buildings up at the top before she goes in towards that. And we do still have a couple of Yetis over here, and it looks like a wizard as well. So the witches and the wizard are about to get the pop on the hound, and then they've got to clean up the lava pups before they can continue onward. So there's the pop on the hound. The pups are going to go down, and at least one witch is going to survive. The pups are mostly distracted on the Yeti mites and the skeletons. Nothing left now but that single target inferno. The queen's going to work on some of those pups, and then everything's going to work in towards that single target inferno, and then get it taken down for the triple. Next up, we've got Turbo coming in. This time it's just a P.E.K.K.A Yeti smash. So starting up at the north, he dropped the Electro Dragon in, and then he's using that to push the queen down towards the left side of the base. So she's going to walk down that way. It looks like he brought 4 healers for this walk. He is going to find a Seeking Air Mine, so he'll be down to 3 healers when the queen meets up with the main part of the army. But the E-Drag is going to continue to work down on this side, get some buildings taken care of until he gets into range of that air defense there. There goes the queen. She's getting low on health, but she's still pushing through. She's only got the Expo and the Archer Tower on her, but the Expo redirects to the Electro Dragon, and then the Archer Tower obviously goes down, so he doesn't really have to spend any spells to keep her alive there. The healers get her back up to full health. There's the Seeking Air Mine. He's got some funneling troops down here at the south side, and then the main part of the attack is coming in, and he's going to jump that right on in over here. So the jump spell is down. That's going to open up a big section over here, and then he's going to drop the Quad Quake to open up the rest of the base. So there they go. Everything's coming together. The healers do swap to the Yetis, which is huge. That's going to help a lot for those Yetis pushing through the base. He pulled out another Lava Hound from the CC. Lava Hound is popped. Poison is down. The enemy queen is about to go down as well, and there was an Ice Golem in there that held everything up for just a little bit. So he did activate the Town Hall with the Quakes. He's got the Blimp coming in from the south. It's going to go down a bit shy of the Town Hall because of all the traps there, but it's still going to drop some more Yetis on the map down there and then help everything push right on through. So the champion came in from the top side. She's going for the Eagle. The Eagle is going to go down, and that's going to be huge for the rest of the attack. The Yetis are no longer going to be taking that damage. So there they go. They've got the Town Hall down. Looks like they've got just a couple of Yetis left. And he's got the healers back on the queen, at least the 2 of them that are still alive. The champion's still working through. The last Yeti's about to go down. The champion is going to take care of the last couple of defenses. We've got 1 more Tesla and 1 more cannon to work through. Not going to be a problem for her. So everything at this point is just a matter of cleanup and another nice triple for the Wolves of Khan. Alright, and finally we have Steve coming in with a Yeti and Valkyrie attack. So something a bit unusual. You don't see Yetis being used for, well, anything at Town Hall 13. But he's coming in with the Valkyries, and he's starting off with the Warden Walk down at the south side. And then he's using an Electro Dragon and a Rage spell over here to get that side of the funnel done. A bit expensive on the funnel, but it does get it done. And he's going to be able to push everything in towards the Eagle. So everything is starting off along this side. The Scatter Shot is just going to go down with the Electro Dragon going out right there. and the Warden is finishing up the funnel on that side over there. So here come the King, the Queen, the Yetis, and the Valkyries. And he's going to use a Rage spell. They're going to push through that first layer of wall. A bit late on the jump, he could have dropped it back here and gotten things in a little more quickly and gotten the same value, but it works, I suppose. So they're going to work in, get the eagle taken out, and now everything's going to work around the ring on the outside. So there they go. So he does get some troops to split up, and not going to be a big deal. He's going to get a lot of these defenses taken out with those Yetis and Yeti Mites, and then he's got this Hound over here to work through. So the Queen's going to work through that while the other troops work through the rest of the defenses. Again, he had his troops held up just a bit because of that Ice Golem in there with the Lava Hound. I think that was the same defense they used on all their Town Hall 13 bases, was the Ice Golem Lava Hound. So he did send in the Royal Champion. Unfortunately, she didn't go to the Town Hall. She is going to go to the Town Hall after using her ability, but she's not going to have enough to actually get it taken down. So the Town Hall will have to be dealt with later to finish it up. But in the meantime, he's still got his Queen and King alive, and they both have their abilities. He does still have that CC Hound somehow. The Queen didn't end up finishing it off. You can see it's a little more than half health still, but he's still got some Yetis as well working around the outside, so he's got things going down. He's only got a cannon and a bomb tower on the outside, so not a whole lot in terms of defense except for that Town Hall. So the Town Hall is going to be a big deal to work through, and he wants to hold on to that Queen ability as long as he can to make sure he can work through that. Now the Queen is back to the Lava Hound. She's going to get it popped this time as the troops finish off these last few trash buildings on the top side. So she does get the pop on the Lava Hound, working through those lava pups. Everything's working in towards the Town Hall now. They've got to work through at least that first layer of wall so the Queen can reach the Town Hall. She still is hanging on to her ability. Some Yeti Mites hop in the walls. The Town Hall is going to go down. So very nicely done from Steve. So that's going to be it for this recap, this recording of the Trojan War. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to completely enjoy it, but I am looking forward to doing more events like this. I'm sure they will have more in the future. If you want to learn more about the Wolves of Khan Alliance, I will put their Discord in the description below, as well as my own Discord if you want to check either one of those out, or both of them, or whatever. I do believe they are accepting clans into the Alliance still, but I'm not by any means a spokesman for them, so you would have to ask them. But if you're interested in an Alliance, go talk to those guys. I'm sure they can help you out. If nothing else, go check them out for the fun events that they do have. So let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below, and if you liked it, be sure to click that thumbs up. If you want to see more Clash content from me, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you next time.